Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Epic 7 video for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking all about the crafting event in Artina's workshop and how you guys should be tackling this event. Now if you guys aren't already participating in my Instagram giveaway, make sure you guys participate. It is super easy. All you guys have to do is follow me on Instagram and like the post that I have uploaded there. So the way you access this event, guys, is you just go through the lobby screen into the sanctuary. Now, my lobby screen looks a little bit different if you guys don't use the backgrounds, which you can access at the top left here. But anyways, you go into the sanctuary, right? At the bottom right, Steel Workshop, and then you'll see the crafting event. Very easy to locate because of the event badge. Now, if your account rank isn't high enough, you won't see this. But once you do get to a certain level, you'll be able to participate in this event, which is free to basically everyone. And the way this event proceeds is that you'll have a point system. Now you'll be able to farm points by using energy. You get 1 point for every energy. And also every time you craft equipment in the regular steel workshop, you will get 10 points for every piece that you craft. Now, the best part about this event, guys, is you'll be able to craft one single perfect piece of equipment. Now, I say perfect in that the main stat will be what you want, the set will be what you want, and the substats you can also roll for what you want with the points that you earned. The way you do this is, you'll see there's a 5-step process. You select the set, select an equipment part, select the equipment's main stat, and then change the substats, and you can finally craft your equipment. Now keep in mind, once you do the 5th step, once you craft that piece, this event will not be accessible to you anymore. The event will effectively end because you can only craft one piece per event. Now, there are going to be basically two types of people that want to be crafting different types of gear, right? So we have the early game, mid game players, and also like the mid game, late game players. Now for early game, mid game players, these are the people that are still progressing through PvE, find Wyvern, not that consistent to farm. You maybe have like a 60-70% win rate and your Wyvern runs are taking a while. I definitely recommend going for the speed set. Now speed set is very nice because once you go into the speed set, you're going to be able to also go for boots, and then once you get the boots, you'll also be able to go for speed main stat. So basically speed set, speed main stat, boots. Now the reason why I highly recommend speed set, speed main stat, boots is because of the fact that these boots will be required on a lot of units. So for just the video's purpose, I'll show you guys what this actually looks like. I'm gonna go speed set, boots, even though I don't need this, and speed main stat. Very painful because I just use my points, and then you'll see it'll come into this screen. Now once you have used your points to get into this menu, this is why you're going to want to change your substats, because you're going to want to aim for substats that will be good for your boots to be used on multiple characters. Now the reason why I recommend these boots, guys, is because for early game players, boots are going to be the most important piece that you can farm, and that is because speed is going to be the biggest factor in whether you can clear areas of content. And boots is the only piece of equipment that has speed on its main stat, making it so that if you don't have boots, it is going to be, or speed main stat boots on a lot of your units in PvE, it'll make it very hard to actually reach the speed requirements you need for some boss fights and areas of content. Now speed set, obviously, because speed set is going to be the set you run on pretty much every single PvE unit, which should be your focus as a PvE and early game, mid game player. And boots, because like I said, it is the only boot to get speed main stat. The reason why boots are worth more than rings and necklaces is because say you get a speed main stat, or not a speed main stat, speed set necklace, right? There are a lot of main stats that can be good. You can get like crit chance percent, crit damage percent, attack percent, HP percent, right? All of those are good. You have like 4 or 5 options. Rings, same thing. You have effect resist, effectiveness, attack percent, health percent, defense percent even. You have like 4 or 5 options that are very good. For boots on speed set, you're only really ever looking for speed main stat, making it so that you only really have like one main stat that's good, making it so that boots are going to be a lot harder to come by. This is why you want to use this event on these boots, especially if you're newer to the game and are still progressing through PvE. Now for substats, guys, I recommend going for like a bruiser DPS hybrid, right? I recommend attack percent, crit chance percent, crit damage percent, and HP percent preferably, but defense percent works as well. For the stat ranges, it is on your screen here. These are the maximum, or very close to the maximum that these substats can roll. You're definitely going to want to just keep going through and roll these substats. You can as you can see, you can choose between the previous or the new one, and just keep in mind that you want to aim for not just the substats here, but for like the highest stat rolls. So like for the instance, this one I just rolled, even though attack percent is max, crit damage is max, and crit chance is maxed, I would not recommend going for this. One, because you have a lot more time until the event ends. We have until the 30th of this month. and also because, you know, you have a flat main stat. If this was like HP percent or defense percent on a higher roll, definitely would consider it, but definitely want to use up all your time and all your points to try to guarantee you get that perfect piece, because why not? It's just free stuff, right? Definitely aim for the highest stats. Don't give in and claim it early, because, you know, you might regret it. If I claim this piece, it might go all into defense flat, and that'd be pretty bad. Now for mid to late game players who want to get into PvP, guys, I can't actually switch it for you guys because I have no points left. But what you guys want to do is you want to go to penetration set. You want to definitely go for a ring or necklace. I prefer necklace because necklaces are more flexible, and you're going to want to go for crit damage. Now, penetration necklaces on crit damage main stat is what you're looking for, and the reason is because Cadius is the most annoying to farm, although it's a lot easier now, and also because, you know, crit damage works on damage dealing units and also bruiser units, making it a lot more usable on a wide variety of units rather than like an attack percent ring on penetration set, right? And for this necklace, it's very good because penetration set is one of the premier sets for PvP, because of the fact that, you know, I'm sure most of you guys already know, but if for some reason you don't, I'll show you guys here if I can find the penetration, for instance, penetration set. It'll penetrate target's defense by 15% with a single target attack. This is very powerful, so definitely a very strong set for PvP. Not really good in PvE though. So for that reason, you definitely want that penetration necklace. And for substats, guys, you know, pretty much the same thing. You want to look for bruiser damage dealing, you know, substats. So like attack percent, crit chance percent, speed, because, you know, instead of having that speed on that main stat, you have crit damage, so you replace crit damage percent with speed. And for the last substat, same thing, HP percent or defense percent. Now, very important that you get the high rolls on this as well, because like I said, you know, this event doesn't come too often. I'd say like once every 3 months, but you definitely want to take advantage of it, because this is the area, or I guess the event, where you can get a free, very close to perfect piece as long as it rolls well for free. It's very easy. All you guys have to do is farm points, which you do by just naturally playing the game, right? Just from the hunt event that's going on right now, right? You're getting 1 point for 1 energy spent, so that's super easy to get, right? Every time you run a hunt, you're getting 20 points, and you're probably spamming hunts or even just like spirit altars or adventures or whatever anyways, so you're getting a lot of points right now. And also every time you craft equipment during the hunt event when you're farming mats, you're also getting points. So it's very easy to farm points right now. Just make sure you spend them all. I know it might seem tedious to go through all of it, even though, you know, you might get tempted to, you know, get something like this, like confirm something like this, but trust me, you definitely want to roll to the end, because yeah, chances are, honestly, if you pull this, it'll roll once or twice or even 3 times into the flat stat, because that's how the game works. The game hates you. And yeah, you definitely don't want that to happen, because of the fact that you're going to be missing out on a lot of free, you know, stats and stuff like that. And this is an event you definitely want to take advantage of. Definitely enjoying this event, guys. One of the best events in the game, because gear is definitely one of the hardest things to come by. Like I said, you know, Instagram giveaway, make sure you guys participate. It's ending on December 25th, and, you know, very easy to participate. Also, guys, make sure you guys stay warm for the winter. I did get the flu, kind of sucks. And also, when my semester ends in like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm definitely starting to plan to stream RTA and World Arena and, you know, Epic 7 content, and also maybe branch out into other content, because of the fact that I am moving places. The reason why I haven't streamed that much is because my walls are pretty thin in the place I live, so I feel self-conscious streaming. But, you know, in the future, I'll definitely start streaming more. I promise it this time, because, you know, I want to take this more seriously, content creating more seriously. So hopefully I'll see you guys there if you guys stick around, and hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.